IVM.
Namaskar. My name is Ashish Vidyarthi, and good to see you here, dear friend, on Begin the Journey. So what's the right time? What's the right time to do something? What's the right time to do another something? What is the right time to change track? What is the right time? Should it be 18, 22, 50, 60, 80? I don't know. But through my life, I have changed track. Yes, I have. Did I know what I'm doing is the right thing? Nope. But I definitely wanted a change. I wanted a shift from where I was. Now, how do we say that to ourselves, that I want a shift? Well, one thing which has come up for me is that I am dissatisfied with that present. There is something about that present which I'm saying I am not okay with. I have a choice. Either I can feel sorry for myself and remain there. Try and mend it. Yes, ongoingly do it. And make changes, make shifts in where I am. Now, profession, what you're doing, it looks different when seen from the outside, when somebody else is looking at you or you are looking at someone else. I'll give you an example. People keep talking about and asking me questions about my reinventions. Somebody who started out as a theater actor, then started acting in Hindi films, then started acting in 10 other languages, and now working and speaking as a motivational speaker also, doing programs for organizations also. Is it a reinvention? Yes, for someone outside, for want of a better word, it is reinvention. But let me take you through what it is for me. For me, it is movement. Movement from where I am. Will I know that where I am moving to will work for me? No, I don't think so. But I definitely will give it a best shot. In my life, I have seen that done is better than perfect. As you do things over a period of time, you keep improving in that. I've also discovered some things that did not work for me, but I could only find out after I did it, not before. Secondly, I've also discovered that many things haven't worked at that point. It doesn't mean that I will give up on that forever. Oh no. For me, what is important is that am I trying and doing something rather than thinking of doing something? It could be something to do with your profession. It could be something to do with your career. It could be something to do with the choices that you're living. It could be something to do with things that you're actually doing on a day-to-day basis in a relationship. Would you want to alter how you are being for someone else who's watching you? They may brand you in a particular way. So you've changed a relationship. So you are now behaving differently. So now you're thinking differently and you've changed your profession. You actually have done none of that. All that you have done is that you have chosen to move. This is the right time to move if you move. This is the wrong time to move if you do not move. My friends, right and wrong are things that are spoken about in hindsight. Through my life, I have chosen to do things, not at all knowing it'll work or not, but I have worked very hard at making that thing work. And if it didn't, I made alterations. Life is nothing but a journey. Life is not about sure, short things. Life is about maneuvering your way through life, maneuvering your way through your day, this hour, what you choose to do. Do not be held back by, will I be proven right or wrong? Who knows? Actually, who cares? Because you and I are going to be responsible for our life. Don't ever think that if you stay put at one place, if you just believe in status quo, things are just going to work out. Yeah, they may or they may not. But if you've taken actions, at least you will have taken responsibility for causing something in your life. Life truly is only a game, my friend. So don't take it very seriously. Don't be afraid to take responsibility of your game. You will fail. You will win. Both of them are temporary. What's important is that you moved. I'm inviting you to move. Begin the journey. Each day with a move. Al-Shukran Bandhu. Al-Shukran Zindagi. Love to see you here on Begin the Journey. Do share your move.
I hope you enjoyed that show. It's been a really fun week this week, as it is almost every week, but this week was particularly fun. Parmesh Shahani was on Cyrus Says, great conversation over there. We had a crossover event. Vineet Kanabar, host of the Storytellers and Storytellers podcast, came on Uncle Please Sit. Really interesting conversation about the future of digital content. Besides that, it was the 50th episode this week of Agla Station Adulthood. Congratulations to Ritasha and Ayushi. But yeah, they're 50 episodes down. They had Rekha Jha as the guest on that show. On Advertising is Dead, Varun had the founders of Foxy Moron, Suvir Bajaj and Pratik Gupta on. Another really, really interesting conversation. So full of interesting conversations this week, and I hope to see you again next week.
Advertising is dead. Yep, you heard me right. Advertising is dead. We're all in the content business now. Let's not call it news, TV, radio, etc., etc. It's all content, and we're in the middle of this weirdly exciting phase where all the borders and lines that have been drawn over decades has been swept away by this lovely thing called the internet. We're a show where we don't dwell on just the stuff that is now, but rather the wider stuff about advertising, media, content, and the whole goddamn circus surrounding it. Tune in every Tuesday for our weekly unboxing of the mystery box we used to call advertising. I'm Varun Dugirala, co-founder and content chief at The Glitch, and this is my new podcast, Advertising is Dead.